invite her and welcome her, and so she's going to tell us about what she's been doing with the Mi'kmaq language. So, cheers.
So, you guys want to learn a little bit of Mi'kmaq language? Before I show you some of the videos of the movement. So, the K is a G sound. So this is just to keep note, like when you see the words, the K sounds like a G, the P sounds like a B, and the T sounds like a D. And then for the vowels, so we have short vowels and we have long vowels. So if you can just repeat after me, the is a eh for the E, I is E, O is O, U is oo. And then so the long vowels, you'll see in the language, you'll see an apostrophe beside the letter, and that just means you pronounce that vowel a little bit longer. So repeat after me. E, O, U. Okay, let's do it again. E, O, U. E, O, U. Now one more time, really fast. And you got to look like a monkey. E, O, U. All right, now this time. E, O, U. Awesome. So at least now you know about like what the apostrophes are, because a lot of people don't know why we have those apostrophes in language and how they really do matter with pronunciation. So, and just so you guys know, the type of Mi'kmaq that I teach with is the Francis Smith style. So like there's like the Mildred Millier style in Elsie Bookduk, which has the G's and the O's, and so they don't have the K's and the W's. And then there's the Francis Smith, which comes from Unama'ki, Cape Breton. And the reason why I teach this style is because that's what I took in high school. Like I grew up with the Elsie Bookduk New Brunswick way. I grew up hearing and speaking that, but I didn't grow up like writing it, right? So when I took it in high school, the style that I was taught with was this style. So this is a lexicon, Mi'kmaq English lexicon, and it says Ol Nui Zolti Nej on there, which means let's speak Mi'kmaq. So this is the Francis Smith style. So they have the K's and the P's. So, but in Listugush, Quebec, they use the G's instead of the K's. So just so you guys know, that's the style that I use. But I also like to mix it up, like on my movement. Like I'll mix it up and use the Listugush style, which is the G's instead of the K's. And so I like to throw people off because people are like, "What are you doing? You're not supposed to use G's, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "It's the Listugush way, you know." Like I like to cater to all the different dialects. So let's speak a couple words in Mi'kmaq here, just to give you an example. The K is a G sound, the T is a D sound, and the P is a B sound. So this is eagle. So gitpu. Repeat after me. Gitpu. Gitpu. And it sounds like right there, gitpu. So sometimes I just do that too with my movement because, like, for people that don't know Mi'kmaq at all or any native language, like it's easier for them to say it that way. I just spell it out phonetically. So this is a shorter version of ungabasi, which means sit down. So basi, basi, basi. So it sounds like bossy, like you're a bossy person, like bossy, like you're telling them what to do, sit down. Like bisqua, like come in and sit down. Bisqua bossy, like when somebody visits you. And then let's do deer, lentug, lentug, lentug. Sounds like lentug. Not so hard, right? A little bit easy? Okay. So now I want to teach you guys what's really important is, like, you know how we have talking circles and you introduce yourself? I always like to teach people how to say their name in Mi'kmaq. And so if you repeat after me, Deloizi. Deloizi. Awesome. So that's my name is. So I'm going to say Deloizi Savvy, and then I go like that. And you guys say Deloizi your own name. Don't say Savvy. Okay? Some people do that. Like, say your own name. You're not me. Okay, so Deloizi Savvy. Awesome. One more time. Deloizi Savvy. Cool. I heard Edward. All right. And then now, sometimes you see somebody, you want to ask them what is their name. So how you say that is Deloizin. So repeat after me. Deloizin. Awesome. One more time. Deloizin. Right on. And so now what you can do is turn to somebody beside you and ask them what their name is. And then you say Nin Deloizi, like Deloizi, so you say your name. Awesome. Okay, so now the next word is saying I am from, because also in a talking circle we say Delawezi, so my name is Delawezi Savvy, Deleowi Elsie Bukduk, and I am from Elsie Bukduk. Yeah, that's usually how we introduce ourselves in talking circles, right? So I'm going to say Deleowi, and you guys repeat after me. Deleowi. Deleowi. It almost sounds like lay, like Lay's chips, like Dlay with a D in front of it. So Deleowi. Awesome. Sometimes people have trouble with that, but you guys are great. Okay, so now I'm going to say Deleowi Elsie Bukduk, because that's where I'm from. Then I point to you guys, and you guys say where you're from, okay? Deleowi Elsie Bukduk. One more time. Deleowi Elsie Bukduk. Right on. I heard Indian Island. Okay, the next one is where are you from? So you want to ask somebody where they're from. So Dummy Dleowin. Dummy Dleowin. Awesome. So now turn to somebody and ask them Dummy Dleowin, then you say Dleowi. Practice these two. Dummy Dleowin and Dleowi. Right on. Okay, so the next word is a fun one because it sounds like you're wagging your tail. It sounds like wiggy. So wiggy means I live, because sometimes where we're from is not where we live. Like me, I'm like a road warrior. I'm always on the go. So Deleowi Elsie Bukduk. I am from Elsie Bukduk, Buzna Wiggy Jabukduk, but I live in Halifax. So now I want you guys to repeat after me. Wiggy. 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 Awesome. So now I want you guys to turn to somebody and say, Dummy Wiggin. Dummy Wiggin. Because it cut off right here. There was another one, but it doesn't fit. So Dummy Wiggin means where do you live? Okay? So turn to somebody and ask them where they live.